Hello, how are you? Today I'm going to talk to you about the main issues related to egg consumption and how to improve this so you can have a healthier diet. Stay until the end because you won't want to miss it. First of all, if you're new here, welcome. Take a moment to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. I post new videos with tips every day, new recipes every day. You're going to love them. Everyone loves eating eggs for their nutrients because they're affordable, but there are some issues related to eating them that I want to help you with. Let's talk more about them right now. A very common mistake when it comes to preparing eggs to eat is using too much fat. Many people eat fried or scrambled eggs and add a lot of oil to the pan, way more oil than is actually needed to cook the eggs. If you choose to make scrambled or fried eggs, just brush a little oil on the pan, just enough so it doesn't stick. If you can use a non-stick pan, even better, because you'll need even less oil. Sometimes I like to drizzle a little oil, then use a paper towel because it kind of wipes away the excess and leaves just a minimal layer so the eggs don't stick. Of course, if you can, it's much better not to use any fat at all. You can make boiled eggs, which are the best option, or you can make poached eggs, which is when you bring water to a boil, add a few drops of vinegar, create a whirlpool, and drop the egg in. It kind of cooks like it's being fried. And you can also bake eggs in the oven. Of course, you don't just crack an egg into the baking dish, but rather mix it with vegetables, with protein, and instead of frying it, you bake it. Another issue, still talking about how to consume and prepare eggs, is that some people still eat raw eggs, thinking it's more natural, healthier, and that there won't be any fat. They finish working out and make a shake with several raw egg whites. Don't do this, because the bioavailability, the body's ability to absorb those raw egg whites, is much lower than when you actually heat and cook the egg. So you'll end up losing some of the protein that you won't be able to absorb, and there's also the risk of contamination by salmonella. So the best thing is to cook the egg the way I explained to you. Also, be careful with the cooking time. Even if it's boiled, fried, baked, however you prepare it, make sure not to overcook it. In the case of boiled eggs, when we cook them for too long, they even get that green ring around the yolk. This shows that there has been a loss of nutrients, and sometimes when you cook them in a frying pan, they get kind of brownish, even burnt around the edges. Whenever we overcook any food, we lose some nutrients, and eggs are no exception. Ideally, the egg should be cooked just right, well cooked but still white, so you can get the most nutrients from it. Be careful when seasoning your egg as well. I see a lot of people adding too much salt to their eggs and not using any other seasonings. Always remember that the more other spices and seasonings we use, the less salt we naturally need to enhance the flavor. So before adding salt, season it with something else. It could be paprika, curry, parsley, chives, whatever you like best, even black pepper or cayenne pepper. And then you add a little bit of salt on top, just to balance it out. You'll get a variety of different benefits depending on the seasoning you choose, from the spices you chose. I have an entire playlist talking about healthy seasonings, herbs. I'll leave it down here for you to get inspired, and always remember that the less salt we consume, the better it is for our health. If you're concerned about cholesterol, let me tell you right away that for the vast majority of people, the egg yolk, the cholesterol naturally present in eggs, won't have an impact, but in some specific cases, it can. I have an entire video talking just about eggs and cholesterol, and I'll leave it down here if you want to learn more about it. And lastly, a tip. Always remember that eggs are super versatile. We can make sweet dishes, savory dishes, and healthy, affordable meals, especially those based on eggs and vegetables. I have many recipes here on the channel. I'll leave you a playlist I have here, which is recipes with eggs because I love eggs. There are vegetarian options, non-vegetarian options, something for every taste, and it can help inspire you in your daily life. Tell me down below if you like eggs and what your favorite recipe is. I'd love to see your comment. Like the video because that really helps me out, and share it with someone who would enjoy it. Let's spread this positive movement. That's what I want here on the channel. See you next time. Bye.